Alright, this video is Floyd Mayweather just ended the streamer's relationship. Let's check it out.
Mel, it's an evil world we live in. This is an AI. Because unfortunately, it looks like Floyd Mayweather sent one of the people from his envoy, or is it no convoy is a car, is a bunch of cars, and then envoy. He sent one of his right-hand men to approach a streamer while she was live, and this streamer is dating a rapper that is signed to NBA YoungBoy, a rapper by the name of No Cap. He's cold.
Nigga, yo, Floyd taking No Cap's bitches?
I can't even lie to you. His raps, he can rap. But this all started on a Twitch stream. This girl, Sumaya, or that's her name, on Twitch. I'm going to play you guys the clip, and then we're going to get into it.
Thank you. Oh, what is Floyd? Huh? It is Floyd Mayweather. That's Floyd. Huh? I thought they were tripping. They said, is that Floyd Mayweather in the back? Oh my god. Huh? That's somebody you should ask to be in your stream. Not gonna lie. Oh, I low-key want to.
See, it be the motherfucking besties, gang. Like, Shorty, she wasn't even thinking that shit.
People, I'm scared. I think he be doing like that though. No, I'm too shy.
Yeah, grown ass
It's Floyd
man.
Mayweather. He's not gonna knock you out.
That was a poor choice of words.
Huh? Oh, I have a boyfriend.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie, that little stutter. You see, I'm not even fucking with that little stutter, bro. I'm not fucking with it, bro. I'm not fucking with it. And you can tell like she was going, just that she was recording, nigga.
So what? Oh, no, it's okay. I'm not interested.
Just be your friend.
Yo, they.
What's your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
My name is Maya, but I have a boyfriend.
Say your name again?
Maya.
Maya.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Thank you.
Nah, bro.
Oh man. I hope that doesn't get clipped. That's gonna.
This is crazy. First off, Rip, the fact that, so she's dating some guy and then he's upset with the reaction. So we got to do a little play-by-play
Nigga,
before we go
I ain't
into
gonna lie, I would have been upset too, nigga.
his reaction. The part about her being stunned that she ran into Floyd, I mean, like you just don't think you're gonna run into somebody, even though she's in LA. This looks like LA. There's no way, this is not New York, I know that for sure. It could potentially be Miami, but it looks like LA. And then she's like, hey, her friend's like, oh, that's Floyd Mayweather. Now the part where she goes back and waves, that I could understand some individuals getting upset about that.
Wait, she went back and waved? I didn't even see. What?
But I'm gonna circle back. This is my
no, she
final
did.
opinion on it. I'm gonna circle back a little bit later. And then this is one of the things where, I wouldn't say there's a level of entitlement, but there's a level of delusion that some people have where like, oh, you should just ask him to be on your stream. What? I think this is like a girls versus.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, a grown ass man that's making fucking billions of dollars is not coming on those streets. Well, actually, LeBron went on car shit, so I can't even say that. Really.
Guys thing. Now there are guy streamers that would just like point the camera at Floyd's face.
But he ain't leaving there with nothing, nigga. He ain't leaving there. He ain't gonna just be all kumbaya. Oh, let me just hop on this girl's. No, nigga, he clapping that shit. That's what I'm saying, bro. These besties be the ops, bro.
And I think this has happened to Floyd before. And he said, like, yo, they got to pay him to be on the stream. Now, Floyd, he wanted this chick. So I do think that she would have had a chance. So her entitlement in this case, or her friend, it's not her. Her friend telling her this, they probably actually do have a chance, funny enough, of him showing up. He might do a little smile, crack a little joke. Or he might say, like, nah, we could do something later. Who knows? But the guy gets sent after her. And then she says, oh, no, I have a boyfriend. No, I have a boyfriend. And I'm like, yo, this reminds me of that clip from years ago where Justin Bieber reached out to this girl and then she said she had a boyfriend and she curved Justin Bieber and a lot of people were hating on her. I think this is an unwinnable situation for a girl because this girl, she's public in terms of like she's streaming, so this is going to get spread everywhere. So if she just acted rude I think people would say, oh, well, she's acting, she's doing the most. She's only doing this
Yeah,
because
he's
she's
right, he's
on
right.
stream. That's actually the reaction I think we would get most. It's an unwinnable situation. I've seen every scenario play out where she's rude and she plays like Helen Keller, like she can't hear, see, touch, anything. People are like, yo, why she got such a big ego? She missed out on an opportunity. Floyd is this, and that.
she do
And
got a
then
boyfriend,
if she's
though.
somewhat cordial, then they're going to say, oh, she going,
Nobody
she
would say
embarrassing her man, especially because her man's a public figure too. And then if she did what she did here, which she just denies him, she still gets hated on. And she got hated on by none other than No Cap. So No Cap, he responds to this on his IG story. And he says, stay loyal to the game.
Stay loyal to the game, not me. Nah, this nigga got it, bro.
Not me. And I think a lot of people interpreted this differently. I think I interpreted this wrong at first because of her response. Because the way I interpreted it was, yo, you should have stayed.
Yo, he sound like, all right, you know what? I can speak for this nigga, bro, because I feel like I've been in a situation like this. Obviously, I ain't have my girl taking my note, or I obviously no fucking billionaire try to come take my girl from me, bro. But like, it's like, I guess he probably feels like, yo, like, shorty, you probably would have went with that. And the only reason why you did it is because of the cameras. I think that's the reason why he said that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Loyal to the game in terms of
I
the
felt that.
PIMP game. So you should have gave him your number. You should have tried to get some bread off of him, and then we should have broke it off together. Broke him off together and got the bread for us. That's how I interpreted it. But apparently people felt upset by, or No Cap felt upset by how she reacted to the entire situation, which I thought was a little bit bizarre.
But nigga, you not telling your, I know I'm pausing a lot, y'all, but you not telling your girl stay loyal to the game. Nigga, I'm not telling my shorty that, nigga, unless I don't really fuck with her like that.
And even she came back later on her live and replied, and I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
Stay loyal to the game, not to him. That's what he said. So I'm going to do exactly that. Matter of fact, how about we do a sleep stream and his going to be funny. We not. How about y'all go to sleep with me? I don't even be streaming. Like, whenever I stream less, it's because I'm with this. It's like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, it's not because he's telling me. I'm not going to say that. It's because I want to. It's just like, whenever I love somebody, you know, I'm just delusional about my man. I shouldn't be saying that. Stay loyal to the game, not to him. That's what he said. So I'm going to do exactly that.
Damn.
Do you not know? No, he do know. He hit me up every single, if I show, I wouldn't, like, come on, bro. I'm not leaving right now. Like, I'm going to have to go to sleep. Like, why he even post that? Exactly. What the is the point of him posting that? That's some lame, that's some high school. I thought the older is like, all right, they more mature, they understand, they know how to communicate. It's the opposite.
Now, the part where she's talking about how about we do a sleep stream on his bed, this is where the entitlement is crazy. You think Floyd is...
Wait, what the fuck? You talking about Floyd?
is about to be hopping
Yo,
in
she
a bed
got
doing a
it.
sleep stream with you? Think he's gonna
Shorty
be
said
buddy
sleep
a
stream?
side character on your stream? If you don't get the hell out of here with that, that's the level of entitlement where I don't think that would be happening whatsoever. Maybe if she got, I don't know, like a PJ Washington, no disrespect PJ Washington, but she got a player like that, he might do something like that, or he might have done something like that. But Floyd ain't doing that. Floyd is not new to this. He is true to this.
What the hell
especially
makes you think
tricking
PJ
game,
Washington
from what
doing
I've
that
heard,
shit?
and just from what we've seen. But the fact that she escalated it to this far, and I do think it is a response to what No Cap said, there's no way they could get back together without some sort. It's just too embarrassing.
Yeah,
It's
you'll
all
be
playing out
surprised,
publicly.
buddy.
I also think an ironic part of this is the guy that's signed to Youngboy's girlfriend is in the middle with Youngboy's son's grandfather. So this Youngboy somehow finds himself, he's not actually a part of this, but Youngboy gets tied into this somehow. So the part
That's
where
funny
she's
as
like,
hell.
oh yeah, I thought I could, because she's 19, 20.
That's funny
She's
as
talking
hell.
about, oh, I thought dealing with older guys, I wouldn't have to deal with this. I mean, you're doubling the age if you're going for Floyd. Floyd's like, what, 50? No Cap is like, what, 27? And you got to give No Cap, you got to minus 5 years off of No Cap's age to 22, because we don't count 2020 to 2025. There was too much theft going on for people's lifetime, right? Like, the time was taken away from many people. So a lot of young bucks, they're saying, listen, if you're 24 in 2025, you're actually 19, because you got so many years taken away.
So how old am I?
from you, you know, with everything that was going on in the world. That's what they're saying, not me. Don't take that as my word. And the funny thing is, she says, oh, I thought I'm messing with the older dudes. You're messing with a rapper. This isn't like a regular guy. Rappers are highly emotional, very sensitive. They watch and see everything. I'm telling you, everything that's got to do with their name mentioned in it, especially if they're not an A-list rapper. No Cap is what? A C-list? We got to give him a C-list rapper.
No. Okay, this is where I cross the line. No Cap is not a C-list fucking rapper, bro. I say he's like B plus, B minus, the lowest you can give him, bro.
If we're talking A-list rappers as Ye, J. Cole, Travis, these guys, then you've got B-list rappers, which I would say YoungBoy is he's between A and B right now.
What?
Because
Nigga, is this nigga, bro? YoungBoy is literally an A-list fucking rapper, bro.
he's not globally as recognized. Let's just say domestically within the U.S. YoungBoy's A-list now, but B-list, you got people like Young Thug, people like Gunna, and
I don't even think they're B-list, nigga. They're A-list, nigga.
Don't you dare! I don't want to see a single Young Thug fan come in here and dare say that he's A-list with Young.
Nigga, it's not even about being a fan. Literally, Thug, Gunna, these niggas are A-list, bro. Like they're our main rappers, bro. That's what I'm saying. Cap is like B minus, the lowest.
Boy, get the hell out of here with that. So B-list, you got Young Thugs, right? You got Gunnas, you got Offsets. No Cap's a level below that. So you've got a C-list rapper. C-list rappers and B-list rappers. But C-list, they see every single thing from every single person that talks about them. So they're very sensitive to their public image. So in this case, I think she's like, oh, I'm with an older dude. You're with a rapper. And this is the thing, too. This goes to No Cap. I don't know if she was streaming before No Cap linked with her. Because as a streamer, as a female streamer, and streaming in general, a lot of it is collaborations. She is live. The majority of her audience, listen, man, Twitch skews heavily male. I think Wendy Ortiz was the only female streamer I've seen in a very long time that I can even recall where the majority of her audience and chatters were women. Most other female streamers, it's guys, and it's guys that are donating, and it's guys that are
horny ass dudes.
So she will be thirsted over. And the fact that she chose to pursue a profession like streaming means that not only does she like attention, but she can sustain attention. Because, like, for example, like an IG girl, you could say, oh yeah, they like attention, they're posting themselves constantly, but the attention you get on IG versus being live and people watching you in person, that's overwhelming for a lot of people. Like a lot of IG girls, right? They're like, whoa, I'm not trying to be like my career being on stream. Even some of them just showing up on a stream is too much for them to handle. So she is somebody that is going to get a ton of attention and a ton of male attention. So if you can't handle that, how can you be mad at her for being herself? That is what I will never understand. People trying to change somebody, they found them a certain way. People really only change for the worse. I wouldn't say that's necessarily true, but you should only expect people to change for the worse. I'd say that's better. That's a healthier mindset to have. So with this scenario, her going to Floyd is not going to help her at all either. Because let's look at, can you name Floyd's girlfriend? You can't. But are you going to say that Floyd's got no chicks? Everybody knows Floyd's got a roster of chicks. So she's just signing up to be
one. Nah. Her being with Floyd would definitely boost her fucking career, though. I tell you that.
Of the people on the roster. There's no realm where she's going to end up as like, oh yeah, you know, this is Floyd's new woman. And I think her idea is like, oh nah, we're going to be side by side and doing
This shit is already boosting her up right now, nigga.
Content. That is not happening. That will never happen. But I do think she handled the situation appropriately as best as she could. Granted, she is 19, right? She's not. At least she didn't think that, because other 19-year-olds, they might be so green. Like, yo, if this was a white chick would be deluded enough to think, oh, Floyd Mayweather, he's having someone reach out to me. Maybe he watches my stream. Maybe he wants to collaborate on something. That's how delusional they are. At least this girl, Samaya, is living in the real world enough to know that if he's asking for her information, then he doesn't want to collaborate. That's not what he's interested in. He's interested in her. So I think she did her best in this scenario. I think if he had just gave her grace and not brought this to the internet, it would have ended better for all of them. I don't think this girl did anything wrong, and I think people was hating on her. to be honest, because I saw the narrative switch when No Cap put out his IG story. Before that, it seemed like a lot of people were like, yeah, you know, she handled that as best as she could. Like, yo, Floyd Mayweather is an icon. Her waving, I mean, the waving is like I said, it's a person by person type of thing. But her being like, oh, wow, that's Floyd? Yeah, anybody's going to say, oh, wow, that's Floyd. That's Floyd. That's the GOAT. TBE. That's his thing, right? The best ever? That's TMT. The money team. Like, come on, I forgot to mention this. She even went on Twitter and showed a lot of maturity. She said, I must be going through a humiliation ritual right now because every month it just seems to be something. It's not a humiliation ritual. It's clout points. You're running it up. You're doing the right thing. And then she says, young, dumb, and naive, honestly. For those saying I was too friendly just for waving, that's weird. Him taking it to the internet is weird too. And me even entertaining it was out of character. So this part is a little bit confusing because she says, you're weird if you're thinking that she was too friendly for waving. And then she says her entertaining it was out of character. Is her entertaining it
just no accountability, nigga? That's all I'm hearing, nigga. Why she want to call herself weird?
And if she thinks that it's out of character for her to entertain it, then she wouldn't think it's weird for people thinking she was too friendly for waving. Scratching my head right now. I'm disappointed in myself, but I'm human, still growing and learning. A man will lie and do everything wrong, yet still make me out to be the problem. That's a fact. I feel like I can't argue that. That's a funny one though. This was a lesson for me to get closer to God and learn true self-love. Oh man, here we go. Yo, there are certain words, there are patterns of words that we just start to recognize. Talking about like, self-love, I'll get closer to God. Isn't it funny? Like Neon's chick, she suddenly got closer to God. Suddenly, after you run up several million and you're set for life, that's when everybody tries to find God. Or yeah, then that's when they quit OF. That's when every OF retiree goes to find God. They couldn't find God before. Nah, that couldn't happen. Yeah, self-love is another one of those. And I feel like this one is a little bit harder to identify, but if you guys have noticed, the replies on X, Twitter, have gotten so bad, and you just know which of them are AI. And you can't explain why, but you just start reading something, you're like, okay, this isn't the person. You start reading another reply, okay, this isn't the person. You start reading a third reply, okay, this isn't the person. And then your brain just gets so tired of recognizing that, and you're playing this game. You're getting mentally fatigued, trying to find a real reply, that you just give up on reading replies in general. And then now your Twitter X experience is worse because some people are generating auto AI ChatGPT replies to tweets on Twitter so that they can get more engagement, so that they can get paid a couple of shekels or a couple of freaking dirhams or a couple of pesos or a couple of rupees. And you're just like, man, what the hell is this? My experience is ruined. Replies used to be great. Anyway, back to the topic. I shouldn't have put myself in that position anyway. How did she put herself in that position? Floyd Mayweather just happened to be there. She's on stream. Her friend tells her, oh, that's Floyd. She reacts to her friend. How could you not be in that position? Stay home and don't stream? Stream out the desktop? What were you supposed to do? Thank you to those who understand and F the ones who don't. I will say this is a mature response from her because there is a level of accountability here where she's like, oh, I'm disappointed in myself. When granted, I don't think there's malleability here for her. That she doesn't seem to have a big ego with the way that she's handling this. So I will say, keep your head up to her. This is great for her. But the part also I will say that I don't like is when she is replying to No Cap and she says, oh, well, if I go to my DM right now, there's a bunch of people and it's like, what? Listen, every chick that's got a public Instagram profile has been DM'd by Sway Lee and G-Eazy. And that's just getting started. Yeah, public profile, public Instagram profile, of course. So if you're a streamer or a girl that's on YouTube or on TikTok, yeah, it's you and every other girl. This is nothing special. Oh, yeah, a bunch of guys are DMing me. Yeah, they are.
Nigga said Sway Lee and
That's
G-Eazy.
like saying a guy that's like, yo, no chick has approached me. So yeah, all of you. Not all of you, but it's just the majority. That's just a thing. So I don't know why she thinks that it's not that she thinks she's special, but I don't know why she's bringing it up as if that's not something everyone already assumed. And it's not even an assumption. Everybody already knew. You're a semi-popular live streamer on Twitch.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie though. She look good as
people
fuck.
find pretty. If you didn't have people in your
I ain't even think she looked that good
an
before.
anomaly. You'd probably have Adam Mosseri, Adam Mosseri. He's the head head of IG right now, you'd have him looking into his engineers like, yo, what's going on? Why is this chick not getting served up to everybody's Instagram feed? You have to design your Instagram feed to not show you random chicks. Like, you know how much effort I put into curating my IG?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. My IG reels is filthy, nigga. Real shit. I don't know what it is, bro. It's like, nigga, and I don't even really be liking shit like that. So it's like, I don't know, because I'm just watching a little bit longer than I'm supposed to, like, but they just keep spamming and spamming my shit with all the bad hoes, bro. I'm like, damn.
How many not interesteds you have to hit? You could hit so many not interesteds. You could have not a single chick on your feed. And 1 in 15 posts, they're like, oh, wait, don't forget, do you want one of these? Do you want one of these? And you're like, no, get this off my feed. Stop trying to goon bait. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. And I'm going to see you on the next one.
Bro, I need to know what's up with these, like, social medias, like, spamming all the bad bitches. Like, I'm not complaining, but it's like, damn, boy, like, can I get a breather?